Hello, my fob. Not quite recovered from doing fob 1. This is fob 2, and I'm going to keep doing both, of course. But this one is statistically much shorter so far. You've got to keep alive, all right. If I thought it would make a difference, I would make 100 channels and each of them having a military Monday. But then I'd spend my entire week doing it, and, well, I can't record and do chores at the same time and not have it littered with the sounds of my life, swearing and cursing, and, it's a military life. Not anymore, God bless, but I wish it. I wish I could have stayed in. And I want you to stay in life, all right? You're more than you know. You're worth it. Please stay alive. Make it to another Monday, another day, another month, another year. I know that's a long time. I know. I look at the rest of my life and I can't wait till I never have to see my bad ex again. I wait until I don't have to see one who greatly lacked honor. That, yeah, no, this is not going to be a fun week, but it's okay. I'm still alive too, and if I must cry, I'll do it out of sight. I do hate worrying any. But you matter enough to be honest with without the varnish. Well, okay, that's a lie. There is some varnish. I don't rate my pain. I'm so used to it. I tend to layer the truth in metaphor, synonym, and simile in order to worry others less. There's too many squishies amongst the civvies. God, I wish I was still in the military. I've got too many songs in me at the moment, but I wish I was still serving. I joined for ones like you, so that each generation past could pick. They would pick their torch and pass it to. I never got to pass any on. Not that I'm looking to set down duties, I'm not. But I know how they can add up. I know how they can layer. I've been a hermit for the last month almost. Only half out of choice, I find. I find those who are not genuine to be draining, or at least, well, if they're not genuine. Because at least if they're consistent, you can predict them. Vipers in the grass, I hate that. The ones who hide behind pretty words and lies to themselves, that because they prefer to speak it instead of write it, no one can tell. I know what it's like giving duty of care. Even when you want to educate them on the ways of honor, even if only treating each other at the bare modicum minimum of self-respect and restraint, rather than rewriting everything in your own brain so that you're never the bad guy. Dear God, I wish the military life. I wish there were more patriots like you. I wish there were more of us that were willing to pick up the torch and be first responders, be military, be teachers, be... But we're the quiet ones, mostly, I think. The ones that just want the quiet life and like it, but know what it costs to survive. As a nation, as a people, we've given so much away. Don't give away you today, okay? Dear God, I wish I could hug you if it would make a difference, if it would matter to you. Touch is trust, and if you hug another, then your life is literally in their hands, whether you think it so or not, because not many watch the hands when you hug. Maybe I'm paranoid, but it's kept me alive this long. I know that sounds morbid. I am alive. I'm not in active danger. I have my own house. But there are those that I cannot fight due to society. But I'm all right. If nothing else, I know how to disguise and blend, no matter what dialect comes out, no matter how I sound. I can be in the moment, and I can plan. I might not look forward to certain things, certainly not for certain, but I can still be here for you and encourage you too. And at risk of sounding stupid, sometimes I listen to these too. That I don't get to encourage me. I get to yell at me. It's easier to yell at me than bolster myself with more than music and duty. It's easy to build me strong when I'm needed. It's hard as fuck to build me strong when I'm not. If I'm the only one to be strong for, there's no reason, is it? It's not a lesson many of us get. Not in all the ways that matter. The school of life never ends, so long as you survive. And the pass fail isn't living, it's an honor. In never giving up, even if we can't always stand tall. Even if we fail, know, believe, think, hear that we failed, that we don't matter. You bloody fucking do. You do. You matter so much. This is the best way I've got to give you duty of care. And I'll put them out every Monday. On time if I can. Sometimes even the briefer is late. I never rose high. My body broke too early. And I couldn't fight to stay in if I can't marine anymore. But I can talk, and maybe sometimes I talk too much. I don't know. I figure I pray. I pray God lets these get where they're needed. I put Fob 1 on X. But this is to the ones. This is to the ones who search for themselves so little. You matter. To the ones who think they don't. You matter. To the one who feels they failed. I want to smack you on the head. But you matter. And if I've got to go drill on your ass, I bloody fucking will. Only instead of screaming at you to break you, I'm trying to build you up. I'm trying to break you out of bad thoughts. The enemy sends enough. And it's time the allies got loud. It's time we reached out. I can't do much, but I pray to God it's enough. I pray to God to keep breathing when I'm asleep. I'm afraid to sleep now. I'm afraid to sleep now. Not because I'm afraid someone's going to kill me. Not because I'm afraid of the house or neighborhood safety. God has blessed me. But because my body doesn't want to keep going. My body doesn't want to keep going. And I've got duties, responsibilities. I've got things I've got to do. And my body will just... Breathing's apparently optional now. But I'm still here. And so are you. And if I can go through life and 2 deaths and whatever else is left, and I don't want Thursday. I wish field day was the only thing I'm doing on Thursday. But it's all right. I'll still be alive, and I'll see you next Monday. Don't die. That's your mission. Deny the evil the life they want to take. Deny it. Out of spite, out of pity, out of rage, out of pain, deny the evil any victory. Please live. God bless. I'll see you Monday, all right? Live. Park back Monday. I will. Even late. And I'll kick myself out too. Stay alive.